Hey Formula One fans, I just want to welcome you to Paddock HQ and throw up a quick video on the upcoming race, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, which is at the Jeddah circuit. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about the odds and who are the favorites. The big question coming up throughout the whole week and simply after Bahrain's last week race is who could break the top three? Can anyone change that lineup of Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, and Fernando Alonso? Now, of course, there's some obvious guesses that we'll talk about in a minute, but I wanted to give you a bit about the odds from Caesars. I'll be looking at Caesars odd makers regarding the race in Saudi Arabia. So right now, Max Verstappen is favored. He is at minus 210. And the way the odds work are everything works off of $100. So you would have to bet when it's on the minus side, you would have to bet $210 to win 100. And when it's on the plus side, so for example, Sergio Perez has the next best odds at plus 500. So if you were to bet $100 on Sergio Perez to win the race, you would win 500 plus your initial investment, plus your bet. So you would win $600, right? So the top three in terms of odds are Max Verstappen at minus 210, Sergio Perez at plus 500, and then they have Charles Leclerc at plus 850, followed by Fernando Alonso at plus 1,000. So what does that mean? Once again, if you bet $100 on Fernando Alonso to win, you would win the $1,000 plus your 100. So that's a payout of $1,100. So those are the top four, at least favored at this point. Carlos Sainz comes in at number 5, and then Lewis Hamilton comes in at plus 2,500. So let's see some of these other odds down here. George Russell is plus 3,300. Lance Stroll is plus 5,000. And Pierre Gasly he's plus 30,000. So when you look at these odds makers, obviously they know what they're doing. The street circuit in Jeddah, it's considered the fastest street circuit on the Formula One calendar. So it's a very fast track. It will favor a lot of the favorites who did well last week. We'll have to see. They're giving Charles Leclerc a lot of leeway because, obviously he did not finish last week and his car crapped out. But they have him, the odds makers have him at plus 850. They have him third in the rankings in terms of, odds. So not bad. Who can break the top three? I'll give you just some of my thoughts. So obviously it was Max, it was Sergio, and it was Fernando. I certainly think that Charles Leclerc or Carlos Sainz can crack the top three very easily. I'm not so certain about Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, but I would certainly put Lance Stroll in there as well, even as he's still recovering from the injury, because he really has, he's got guts, he's got determination, and he has a fast car. So is it possible that he could be one of the folks to hit the podium? Of course, certainly. And for a long shot, as you know, if you've been watching my channel or any of my social media, I'm hot on Pierre Gasly. I think he's going to have a breakout season. Do I think he will win the race in Saudi Arabia? I do not. Do I think there's a chance that he could come in third and hit the podium? Yes, I do think there is a potential for Pierre Gasly to do that. So just some of my thoughts. Who do you think may shake up the top three, or do you think it will be a repeat of the top three that finished in Bahrain? Let me know in the comments. If you like some of my videos, if you like my material, just subscribe and follow me. I'll be throwing videos up all season long regarding Formula One, and we'll have some good analysis. I know there's been a lot of rumors after the last race, and a lot of it is just speculation from the reporters. Who's leaving Mercedes? Who's leaving McLaren? Who's going to Ferrari? Don't listen to that. It's too early in the season. We've only had one race. So it needs to shake out a little bit more. Those are all just reporters and speculators talking because they didn't have original content to come up with. So that's where we're at. I do think there is a high potential for one surprise to come in. Not necessarily the same three that won in Bahrain, but we'll see. We'll see. So let me know what you think, and thanks for watching.